My neighbor Tom stormed into the HOA meeting and accused me of getting his truck towed. He said it like a threat, loud enough for everyone to hear. The president, Carl, slick suit, smug grin, looked thrilled. He'd found his scapegoat. I didn't argue. I just stared back and let them enjoy their little victory. Later, Tom's truck came back spotless, and the HOA dropped a smug post online about community standards enforced. I knew there was more to it. This wasn't about parking, it was about money, so I watched. Same tow truck, same timing, always tied to HOA activity. I followed one of the rigs after a meeting and found it parked behind a deli with an HOA receipt taped to the dash. Then I started digging. City records, invoices, maintenance reports, all showing payments to a towing company that didn't exist before Carl became president. Each tow meant a service fee, and every fee ended up in the same company account. The deeper I looked, the uglier it got. I found a video on my mailbox camera, Carl handing an envelope to the tow operator behind the clubhouse. Clear as day, that was the moment I decided this wasn't about clearing my name anymore. This was about exposure. I compiled everything: invoices, call logs, video stills, and HOA meeting minutes. Then I took it to a lawyer who knew corruption when he saw it. He called it what it was, a kickback scheme. Together we filed a complaint with the county inspector and state ethics board. It took 3 slow weeks. Silence, tension, whispers. Then one morning, an investigator walked into the next HOA meeting mid-sentence. I was there, sitting in the back. Carl looked up, confused, as the man flashed his badge and started asking questions. His voice didn't rise, it sliced. Minutes later, another official walked in holding a warrant. Boxes of records came out. Receipts, ledgers, cash envelopes. The towing company was a shell business Carl ran through his brother-in-law. Every fine, every complaint, every impound fee, all of it funneled straight into their pockets. The room fell apart. Neighbors who'd kept quiet for years started talking. Turns out half the people in the subdivision had been fined or threatened with towing. Nobody questioned it because Carl always smiled while stealing from them. The local news showed up before sunset. Carl was let out pale and sweating. The tow company's license was suspended within days. The HOA's accounts were frozen, and a state audit followed. The neighborhood finally saw the truth, and the same people who once glared at me couldn't meet my eyes. Tom tried to apologize. He stammered about misunderstanding. I didn't answer. I just nodded toward the clubhouse where a county seal now covered the door. That night, I sat on my porch, a quiet street in front of me for the first time in months. No tow rigs, no fake rules, no smug grins hiding behind bylaws. Just silence and the faint sound of water running through real gutters, clean for once. They accused me to cover their own mess. I exposed them with nothing but patience, proof, and the truth they built their lies on. And in the end, the only thing that got towed away was their power. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit subscribe and comment for more stories.